You also want to customize if required. It's also worth making sure that you review and improve both customization and configuration as you move through your marketplace journey. So you will have done a little bit of this up front. We talked a bit about setting up for the marketplace in the initial stages when you're planning and preparing. You might have done some config. Maybe you know, for instance, that in your organization, nobody uses the term data collection. They all use the term data products. So you've already renamed data collections data products, and that's resonating well. However, maybe 3 months after launch, you notice that people are kind of only really accessing raw data, and that marketplace is a lot more is resonating much more with the analytics community. So the data scientists are coming in to get data to create analytics, but the business users aren't coming in quite as much. And that's not because there aren't reports in the data. Maybe it's as simple as a naming issue. I know some organizations prefer to refer to it as a data and analytics marketplace to make it really clear that ready-made analytics is already available. There are finished reports here, not just raw data. So you can rename the whole marketplace, you can update the description to make that clear, and relabel anything that's not resonating based on the feedback that you're getting from your organization. You can also go more granular and tweak the things that you've created so far. Maybe the usage context you started with were very broad and you need to get more specific. Maybe you're finding that the cost center is a really useful tool for actually assigning back costs of data creation and sharing, but it's been on as an optional field and you want to make it mandatory. This is all going to be unique to your organization, but review how far you've come and fill these gaps in config and customization as well as in content. From a customization perspective, I always encourage organizations to live with the marketplace a little bit before they overly customize, because customization, as we know, can become quite taxing. If we have too much customization, it can be quite grueling on the end user. If we add 20 different new fields onto a data product, then you're kind of burying people in information. So make sure that you think carefully about minimizing customization where possible. This isn't saying not to use it, but just don't overuse it. And also ensure that you're going to add that customization at the right level. For example, I had a customer recently who said they wanted to add certain fields on reports and different fields on tables, which is perfectly reasonable. And they were trying to do this at the data product level because they had created all of their data products just to have one data asset within them. Now, that is not the easiest or correct way to do it, because we can't distinguish between different types at that level, because a data product is not a data asset. It's a collection of data assets. Or it can just have one in it, but it is the wrapper around it. The appropriate place in that example to apply the custom fields would be at the asset level. You apply one to your Tableau worksheet and a totally different one to your Snowflake view. That is the appropriate level to add your customization. So make sure you're doing it in the right place.